this is a Tesla Model 3, and it's not like anything I can tell because I ran out of ideas, so jokes already. So this is a rental car from Yeti Car Rentals, and we're renting this Tesla Model 3 over here because why not? We're in Fujairah right now. So this is just gonna be a video about the exterior, the interior, the trunk space, the frunk space, the electric motors, and of course the drive. So we're gonna see all the features as well, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video. Now the Tesla Model 3 starts from about 150,000 United Arab Emirates dirhams, and it's quite expensive, more expensive than a Honda Civic and all these other cars. So basically this was fully electric from Tesla, as you all know. The Model 3, this is when there are 3 trim levels. There's a standard, there's the long range, and of course there's performance. This one's the standard range, and so it's just standard. So in the back here, you see it's got this very nice tail lights. We've got a nice fog light, I guess. This rear bumper, there's no exhausted because this is electric. And over here the Tesla logo. This looks like a Sportback, but actually it's a sedan. Over here, it's not a Tesla, but actually this is the charging port where you charge. Here we got, I think they're 18-inch alloys. Yep, it's a 19-inch alloy wheels, and they look standard because this is standard range. And over here you have your side, which is a nice side view. It has a nice body line, and these handles you have to actually press this, then you can open the door. Opens nicely. Now this has the design feature, you know, this is the black trim, this is not the silver trim that you always see. Over here we have a nice black roof. Actually it's a sunroof, but we'll go into the interior later. We have door mirrors. Here's where your camera is hidden for century mode. And over here, the front looks like a fish. There's no grill, there's no front grill, but you get some nice headlights. You also have some nice very low lever grill here. That's why it looks like a fish to me, you know, very low. Looks like a nice space, it's very nice. Now I'm gonna go for the interior. Now the car, you need a card, and you have to swipe it around this area where you can, there it goes, unlock. So now we're gonna check out the interior. Start from the front. Start from the front. So you press this, you can open the door just like that. So over here inside, you have your nice wood trim. Doesn't feel plastic at all. Your air vents are here. Here's your stuff for your stuff and, you know, stuff, I guess. And over here's the screen. So you can press the car, and then you can actually go to menus you want. You can also display driving, you have sport, things on sport. And then there's also autopilot. So there's navigation, safety, security, there's a lot of things you can do. Music is just music. And there's also this, there's many things. There's also the AC. The AC can, for example, you can press that and increase or decrease AC. You can even turn this on for the rear AC. And even I think this one's the seat heating. Yeah, that's seat heating. And then I don't know what these two are, so I'm not going to press it. And then the door, to open the door, you have to press this button. It's like there's no door handle, you have to press this button to open the door. That's why it's a little bit confusing when you go into a Model 3 like this. Now we'll go to the back seat. Now the back seat is almost the same. You just open it like this. The back seat's almost the same. Alright. So then again, you got a nice sunroof. So this is the sunroof. It doesn't go all the way though, that's the thing. So that's the sunroof only. And over here we have the nice seats. These are very nice leather seats. There's seat belts, and rear vents are here because there's no control. You have to control from the front. And then over here, you can actually press it down, and you have your cup holder. So it's quite nice to be in this car. Now we're gonna go for not yet. We have a nice lights here, and we can go for the trunk. In here, there are 3 pedals. I mean, only 2 pedals. There one's the thing. You can even activate a signal like a normal car. So push, and then you can also push down. So activate signal, and there's a lot more features. You can even turn on the wipers. Here's the gear selector. It's very confusing as well. Here you have the boot space. Opens up automatically, which, you know, this has about 650 liters of space. So quite big. Here's your Tesla charger and everything. I don't know why those are there, but you know, it's for safety purposes. Now this boot does have this Sportback design, but again, it's just a sedan. It's not a Sportback, whatever. So, however, quite nice. And then if you want to close it, press this button over here and you actually close. And this dark blue color, I forgot what it's called, but you know, you can Google it what this color is. It's a very nice color. That's why I recommend everyone to get it. It reminds you of Kyokachi from My Hero Academia, this color. Very nice. Now we go for the trunk, the frunk as I call it. So this is the front, which you can also put stuff inside, because there's no engine, there's no everything. So you open up when you press the controls inside the there we go. So you can open it, stops there. So this one, I forgot how many seaters this one is, but no, it's also, you have not that lot of space, you know. It's just like, and there's all like plastic stuff here. I don't know what this is, but this also on the trunk space. To close it, you have to actually close it softly first, then you have to slam it. Yeah, just slam it down. So it's quite difficult on the Tesla, and basically, yeah, that's it. We should do a door test because we have to. Let's see if this sounds like plastic or not. Not really sound like plastic, some metal actually. Yeah, they all sound like metal. Now we have to talk about electric motors here. Now this is the standard range, so basically there's only one electric motor. Produces about 296 horsepower and 450 newton meters of torque. It drives on the rear wheels via 1-speed gearbox. And then the long range has 267 horsepower and 510 newton meters of torque because it has dual electric motors. And then the performance has 462 horsepower and 639 newton meters of torque because it's a dual motor drive, but also very performance models. And basically that's all I'll say. Yes, sir. So our range right now is 285 kilometers, and after the drive of about 1 hour and a half to Dubai, let's see how the range drops, because fortunately Tesla is kind of lying up their range because there's only one battery that's consuming the screen, the AC, the everything, so it's not really showing the full range, which is supposed to be 400 kilometers. It's actually going to be like 350 kilometers. Range from the beginning of the journey is 284 kilometers. And we'll see how much the range will drop and how much the battery is actually wasted throughout the whole journey. Reason why is because there's only one battery, which is in the middle of this car, and it's really below us right now. There's only one battery that's gonna consume the screen, the touch screen, the AC, the noise and everything. It's not only consuming the motors itself. So Tesla said this car can do 400 kilometers, but we don't think that is true. Let's see how far the range will actually drop after 1 hour and a half from Fujairah to Dubai, which is about 131 kilometers of range. Let's see how far the range will actually drop. Will it minus 131, or will it actually drop further because of how much we're going to consume with AC and stuff? Yeah. Well, at least we're in chill mode, so I think chill mode will actually like save the battery at least a bit, but not by a lot. We should, if this is the case, then we can ask Elon Musk to change the range, make it the whole range. I think he did the range without the AC and stuff, which is kind of dumb if you notice. The range will drop further later on, and so you can also put this car into like sports mode, and then it will actually drain up the battery, so we don't want to do that because we're on a road trip here. We're almost back, as you can see. Very beautiful place. So we've got pretty much only 2 kilometers remaining. So then we start from 135 kilometers all the way to 3 kilometers only. And from 388 kilometers only got to 214 kilometers. We wasted almost half the battery, and so this means still 70 or 80% goes to the electric motors. The rest of 30 to 20% goes to everything else, like the AC, the music, and everything else. Since you're almost back, I think we'll wrap it up when we get back home. Interesting thing number 2, you can see that the traffic light is red in front and it just turned green. But do you know that on the Tesla screen, not only it shows any of the cars, but it also shows traffic light. It will depend if the traffic light is green or red. It will actually show that it's actually green or is it red. That's one interesting thing about Tesla. They're very detailed to the exact point of traffic lights in cars. Whatever you have, that's what I also like about Tesla. They have always have your eyes on everything. They have the surroundings. It's kind of like a real human, that you see something, it will tell you what exactly what it is, and of course all the things. Hard acceleration right now. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, it pushes you back in the seat. It pushes you back in the seat. But this is still the chill mode. Okay, it's still the chill mode. If you go sport mode, I bet that's a lot faster. Again, there's only 296 horsepower and 450 newton meters, but still quite fast. Now it does have regenerative braking, so every time you brake, actually charges the battery because the motor is basically reversing. So yeah, it's a nice scene out here in Fujairah. A lot of cars. The paint really reflects on this. Very nicely indeed done. Since the end of the road trip, yeah, let's have to pick up stuff from the boot. It's all full because there's many stuff, and this thing only has 600 liters, so pretty much that's all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please smash the like button and also subscribe for more videos. You can comment down below on what your thoughts is about this car. Anyway, that's all about this review. This car is gonna go back to its original rental place, and goodbye all of you. And also say goodbye to Blue Denki. He said goodbye already.